Why, hello again. It's Mrs. McElhaney, and we're here with video 2 of 3 for the Hungry Bee. Let's pick up right where we left off. So we've changed our sprites. We've added, we've deleted the background, and we have changed the size to make them a little smaller. Now we need to start coding our sprites to do something. So first of all, I am going to start with the bee. I want the bee to be able to fly around, and he's going to follow my mouse pointer. Okay, so that's how he's going to move, by following the mouse pointer. All right, wherever my mouse pointer goes on this backdrop is where he is going to go. So notice I clicked on the bee sprite, and then I need to come back here to the code tab. It's going to be really important that I have my code stage up and ready to go. All right, so the first thing is I have to have an event, and I start with the flag. When the flag is clicked, that green flag. The next thing I'm going to include is a loop. A loop means that it's going to happen again and again and again. I always want the bee to follow my mouse pointer. I don't want to have to tell it to do it every so often. So that's under control. And I'm going to use what's called a forever loop. And that's this one right here that says forever. So I'm going to click that or snap that right underneath the event. Now, like I said, we want to add motion to the bee. We want the bee to follow where I'm going. So that's the blue. I'm going to go to blue here. And we want him to point towards the mouse pointer. Okay, so I'm going to add that in there. And then now we need to tell it how many steps he's going to move every time he's moving. So let's do this. The move 10 steps. And I'm going to snap that right underneath, point towards the mouse pointer. So let's show you what happens when I click the start, the green flag. Go. Oh, wow. Look at him buzzing around. Oh, my goodness. He's buzzing around, buzzing around, buzzing around. Bzzz. Look at that. Fantastic. Now, maybe I want to slow him down a little bit. Maybe I'm struggling to actually move the mouse faster than what he's going. So let me hit stop there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the number of steps. I'm going to slow him down a little bit. Let's go ahead and do half of 10, which is 5. Now look what happens, and let's see how much slower he moves this time when I click the flag. Oh, that's much more manageable. This time he's not just going to glitch and run all over. He's actually going nice and slow, and on my mouse I'm able to move it. Perfect. That's exactly what I am looking for. Look at him doing all his spins. All right, very good. So let's stop him right there and move him back. All right, so now the part that I really want to happen is I want him to pollinate the flowers, right? That's the whole idea. He's hungry. He wants to grab some pollen from each of the flowers. Well, in order to show me that he has already eaten from that flower, is that I want the flower to disappear whenever the bee touches it. Okay. Now I know that doesn't happen in real life. Remember, this is just a scratch game. But once the bee has pollinated the flower, we're going to have the flower disappear. So let's click right here on the orange flower first. Yours might be a different color though. But now I'm going to start adding the code to the orange flower. I need my event when the green flag is clicked. The first thing that I will need it to show. Okay, I want it to show. I don't want it to go anywhere. And my show code is right here under the purple looks. Okay, I had to actually scroll down a little bit. There it is. We're going to show. Okay, so when the green flag is clicked, the flowers are going to show. Now again, I want this to happen forever and ever. I want the flower to disappear when the bee touches it. So I'm going to go to my control and get that forever loop that I used for the bee. All right, and I'm going to put him there. Now I'm going to do something even specialer. It's called an if-then control. All right, so what I'm going to do is pull, that's under your control as well, okay, if-then. And so basically what's happening is this is a conditional statement. If the bee touches the flower, then the flower hides. That's what I'm going to use this code for. And since it's in the forever loop, it's going to do that forever. So inside this little grayed out area, I need to put a sensing command, a sensing code. That's here under the light blue. And that is the one that says touching. Okay. But I don't want it touching the mouse pointer. What I want it doing is touching the bee cartoon. Remember, I'm coding the flower. So if the if the flower touches the bee cartoon, then it's going to disappear. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop it right into that gray area. Okay. So there's the first part of my conditional statement. If the flower is touching the bee cartoon, then it needs to hide. The hide was right underneath the show command, and that's right here under the looks. Again, I had to scroll down a little bit, and there's the hide. Let me pull the hide over and have it right in there. All right, so let's test it out. Here we go. I'm going to click the green arrow, the green flag, I'm sorry. Notice I haven't set it on the purple one yet, so nothing is happening. But as soon as I get to the orange, yay, it disappears. That's exactly what I want it to do. Ah, excellent. Okay. Excuse me. So now I need to do this exact same code for the other flowers. All right, let's go to the purple flower now, my second flower. And I'm going to pull that exact same code. When the green flag is clicked, under the looks, we want the flower to show. But then we're going to add a control code. Forever, we want it to hide if the bee touches it. Okay, so grab those two codes from the control, the forever loop and the if-then conditional statement. We're going to go to the sensing, the light blue, and that's where the touching part is. And I'm going to change mouse pointer to the bee cartoon. And then now I'm going to drop that code right there into that gray area. And the last part is now to go back to the looks and find the hide code. And drop that right there in the if-then conditional statement. All right, so let's see if it works. Let's click the green flag. Notice that the orange flower came back, and that works. And yay, the purple one also disappeared once the bee touched it. The bee is still hungry though. Let's go ahead and stop. And let's now do the same thing to our pink flower. I'm going to click the flower cartoon again. All right, back to the events code. When the green flag is clicked, the looks group, we want the flower to show, right? That's part of it. And then the control, forever, our forever loop, our if-then conditional statement inside the forever loop, our sensing command, pulling out the touching, changing the mouse pointer to the bee cartoon, dropping that in the gray area, and going back to the looks group and finding the hide and dropping that right then in the if-then conditional statement. So again, this all should work. Here we go. Let's click the green flag and see what happens. Notice everything shows up because the green flag has been clicked. The purple disappears, and so does the orange, and yes, so does the pink as well. The bee has now pollinated all three of the flowers, and he's not so hungry anymore. All right, stay tuned for the third and final video.